Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is Ahsan Yasin and I am going to present the raising of the plants in different growing media with various nutrients. The raising of plant in different nutrients like the hydroponics and the aeroponics are used to grow the plants without the soil. It is also called the soil-less agriculture. The growing of crops in greenhouse system in the nutrients in the nutrient solution rather than the soil, and this is more beneficial and has much more advantages. The types of media in which we grow the plants are hydroponic. Hydroponic is the system in which we cultivate the plants in the nutrient solution rather than the soil. The It is mostly used in advanced countries like USA, Canada, etc. But in Pakistan, it is mostly adopted strategy. And the hydroponic is a Greek word, is a Latin word. Comes from the It is a Latin word. Hydro mean water, and pons mean working. It means the working water. Here the advantage. What are the advantages of the hydroponic? The areas where the soil is not suitable to grow the plants, people use the hydroponic system to grow the plants because in the desert soil is not good, and due to the absence of the soil, the chance of diseases is reduced. Then hydroponic uses less amount of water than the soil agriculture. Yield of the hydroponic system is much higher than the soil agriculture system, and provides it provides us the foreign exchange in the when we sold the hydroponically achieved atoms. Then what are the disadvantages of the hydroponic system? Each system has advantages as well as has the disadvantages. The major disadvantages of this system is the initial cost to develop the hydroponic system is too much. So it is very difficult for the poor man and the small farmers to develop the hydroponic system because it is too much costly. And then it requires the highly skillful labor. If the labor is not skillful, it is difficult to maintain the hydroponic system. Then it needs too much attention. And we do a small mistake which leads to the too much losses. There are the two categories of the hydroponic, which is open hydroponic system and the closed hydroponic system. The open hydroponic system is the system in which once we apply the nutrient solution to the growing tray, the we cannot attain or recycle the excessive amount of the nutrients. But the closed hydroponic system, the system in which the excessive amount of nutrients is recaptured and recycled for next time. Then how many types or the types of the hydroponic system? The type of the hydroponic systems are wick system, water culture system, then ebb and flow system, drip system, nutrition film technique, and the aeroponic system. First of all, we will explain the wick system. The wick system is a very simple system or a very simple method. There are no moving parts, so it is a passive system. It is a cheaper and easy to develop or create. In this system consists of growing tray in which the nutrient solution is present, reservoir, wick, and the aeration system or air pump, which provide the oxygen to the plant roots. The plant roots in the provide in this system the wicks system. In this system, the wicks are used to transport the nutrient solution from the reservoir to the growing tray, which are absorbed by the roots. And the mm, air pump provide oxygen to the roots, which is necessary for the health of the plants. Then second is water culture. This is a very simple method, and it is styrofoam is used. Styrofoam is a medium which is used to provide support to the plant, and in this system, air pump is installed along with air tube or air line and the air stone to which provide oxygen to the roots, which is water in this system. What in this system water living in this system water loving in this system water loving plants are mostly cultivated, because the plants which are water loving will grow very quickly and very fastly in the water. Next is ebb and flow system. In this system, the nutrient solution from the reservoir is uplifted by the pump to the growing tray or the media. After flooded the plant roots, the solution goes back to the reservoir in certain period of time. For this system, there is a specific period of time in which the water comes from the reservoir and available to the plant roots and then goes to the reservoir. Time period depend upon the size and the temperature, humidity, the size and the type of plant and the type of the growing media which we use to grow the plant. And flooded by water pump and drain out by the drain tubes. Drawback of this system the drawback of this system is that the roots of the plant are get dry very quickly when the when there is a when there is a, if the supply of the nutrient solution is disturbed by any reason. Next is the drip system, recovery or non-recovery system. Drip system is the system in which the the nutrient solution is applied to the plants from the reservoir through the drips or the specific jets. In the reservoir, we should put the uplifting pump, and it contains the pipe. The pump uplifts the nutrient solution, and this pipe is connected with two other drips which are located at the place where the plant is present, and they put the water and drop the water, small drops of the water which are absorbed by the plant roots, and plant can grow easily. Next is nutrient film technique. Constant flow of nutrient solution is takes place in this system. In this system, there is no specific time or timer is needed. The nutrient solution is uplifted to the growing tube through the pump. It has uh, it flows over the roots of the plants. It is goes in between the plant roots and drain back into the reservoir. This once the water comes from the reservoir and available to the roots, and then the excessive water is goes down into the reservoir, not going outside. There are no there is a no growing media is needed to there is a no growing media is required in this system. Media is not required. because there is no need of media. There is no support provided to the plants. The support in this system or in this technique, the support is provided to the plant by small plastic baskets. Roots float in the solution and float in the solution. Roots in this system, it has a drawback. If the roots of the plants get dried quickly when the flow of the nutrient solution is interrupted by any reason. The medium which we use to grow these plants hydroponically, which provides support to them, are other than soil. What are the growing medium? The medium which is other than the soil, which is inert and non-organic material which we use to provide support to the plant, which contain cocoa coil, hydrotone, उसके बाद then vermiculite, perlite, rock wool, peat moss, coarse sand, gravel stones, ose cubes, etc. All these mediums, are used to grow the plant. Then next is aeroponics. It is a very technical technique which is used to grow the plants. The word aeroponic is a Greek word. Aeros mean water and pons mean labor. In this system, the roots are hanged in the air and are misted with the nutrient solution or and misting is usually done every few minutes, because when the roots are exposed when the roots are exposed to the air, they will dry rapidly. If the misting cycle is interrupted, the root get dried very quickly. In this system, air is a growing medium. There is no need of any other medium like peat moss or any other thing to provide support to the plant. It is a very technical techniques to grow the plants. Then what are the advantages and disadvantages of the aeroponic system? The advantages of aeroponic systems is that it provides high yield. Then there is no need to use the separately fertilizers, and there is no loss of nutrients, because it's not because in the soil there are many other weeds or any other things which absorb the nutrients, but here there is no weeds, and it uses less amount of water than the soil culture. And the disadvantages of this system is that it has it needed too much cost to develop the system of aeroponic, and it is very difficult to handle this system. We need too much skills to handle the aeroponic system. If we do any mistake, there are too much losses are attained, and it is require too much attention. And lastly, what is the difference between the hydroponic and the aeroponic system? The hydroponic system is the system in which we use the growing media like the peat moss, rock wool, any other thing, cocoa coir, etc. to grow the plants. And in aeroponic system, there is no need of growing medium which provides for growing medium. In the hydroponic system, growing medium provide support to the plant. But in aeroponic system, there is no growing medium, but here the plastic clips and other hanging materials are used to provide support to the plants. So this is all about the raising plants in the different medium in the medium to provide specific nutrients. So thank you.